Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Divine Love Healing 1111. My name is Jennifer. Today I'm going to share the general monthly reading for Virgo Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. So the intention I'm going to set for this reading is for the month of September. However, energy is fluid and timeline could be different for every one of you. So everything you hear in this reading, it could happen a little earlier or it could happen later than September. Sometimes the energy can linger 1 or 2 months later than September. Okay, so I just want to make sure that this is clear. All right, so before we use the tarot deck, I would like to use the oracle deck to tap into the energy to see what is coming through for Virgo Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of September. It's a general monthly reading. It means that it doesn't have to be only love, it could include career, finance, work, projects, family, friends. Okay, one last shuffle for Virgo Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of September. Okay. Virgo Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of September. Virgo Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of September. Virgo Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of September. Virgo Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, month of September. So the first card is narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. You could be dealing with a narcissist, and they could be very egoistic. They could be like habitual liar. They could be like very, very selfish, so I just did the Taurus reading. So I think they also have the same card. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, or you have Taurus in your chart. Doesn't have to be. Now the second card is fire signs. Okay, so you could be dealing with a fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you could have a lot of fire placement in your chart. All right, so the next card is open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. Okay, definitely I'm getting like some healing going on here. You could be doing your healing work. So this is like message from the universe to ask you to open up your heart to help you attract love, right? So some of you may be acting really closed off. Maybe you are experiencing a heartbreak. Okay, so the last card is air sign. So you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you have a lot of air placement in your chart. All right, so the bottom of the deck is Mercury retrograde. So I know that Mercury retrograde is happening very soon, if it is not yet. Yeah, I think very soon. Yeah, so when Mercury retrograde happens, just expect some delays in everything, right? And also, there will be miscommunication, so just be mindful. All right, so electronic issues, communications issue, review everything. So especially if you're signing contracts, if you're reading terms and conditions, make sure that you are extra careful in order to avoid any mistake. Okay, so and also, if you have any plans, just be mindful during Mercury retrograde. Maybe there are some hiccups and there are some delays, or sudden change of plan. Okay, so yeah. All right. Okay, so let's get into the tarot deck for Virgo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 4 more shuffle for Virgo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus 3 more shuffle is a general monthly reading for the month of September. 2 more shuffle for Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. 1 last shuffle, please, for Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Is for month of September, a general monthly reading for Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Let's see what is coming through for Virgo collective in the month of September. You know, during Mercury retrograde, sometimes it's, you know, the past will come back, right? Either you are missing a past person, you're reminiscing the past, or a past person will come back, okay? But let's see what is coming through in your reading, Virgo collective, in the month of September. So Queen of Swords, air sign energy. So you already got that card at the beginning, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so some of you may be juggling between 2 person or 2 options or 2 paths, 2 choices, 2 options. So 2 of Pentacles here. So again, because you have fire sign and air sign here, so you could be dealing with fire sign and air sign. Okay, doesn't have to be. Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of September. Anything else? Okay. So, yeah, you could have Taurus placement in your chart. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well, because I think Taurus also have the 8 of Wands, okay? So there's a lot of communications. There's a lot of communications going on in the month of September for you guys, all right? So maybe some good news is happening, is coming towards you. Maybe some of you are traveling to somewhere, or someone that is traveling towards you in the month of September. But that's definitely, I see a lot of actions here in September, okay? Yeah, especially in terms of communication, texting, emailing, calling, yeah, work. Okay, so another, you could be dealing with a Cancer. So the Chariot is also about traveling as well. Okay, moving forward, making a big decision. Ace of Swords is someone is coming to a realization, you know, like realize some sort of truth, and making a big change, making a major decision, and taking actions towards something. Okay, so you could be dealing with, wow, a lot of people, fire sign, air sign, Cancer. Okay, all right. More for Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Yeah, for those of you, if you're not only caring about love and relationship, if you really focus on your money and your work, I do feel like there's a new project or new business opportunity coming in for you guys in the month of September, and you would definitely very, very devoted towards that project or towards that business opportunity. Yeah, and there maybe your work will require some travels, a lot of travels happening in the month of September, a lot of progress, a lot of success in terms of job and finances. Okay. Yeah, someone is taking a leap of faith towards someone, you know. I feel like someone is closing out a chapter and moving towards to another person, towards to another connection. So as I shared earlier, I do not, let me see one more card for Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. Very good. 8 of Cups. So emotionally withdraw, emotionally walking away from someone. Wow, 8 of Swords. Okay, definitely some healing needs to be done here, okay, for the collective, okay? So everything you hear in this reading, it could be about you yourself, Virgo, but it could be also about someone that you're dealing with, someone that in your mind, okay? Now, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, I always, you know, this energy is really like internal something, you know, you based on past experience, okay, whatever happened to you which makes you emotionally withdraw. You are not investing emotionally in anyone, in any connections. or you're pulling back your investment, you're pulling back your emotions, okay? And then you have Eight of Swords as well. So this is also a very internal, kind of like a mental conflict, mental prison type of energy, right? Like someone is feeling anxious and frustrated and feeling trapped. It's like internally trap yourself, restricting yourselves from doing something, from moving forward, from making a decision, okay? So just like take whatever resonate, is someone like mentally trapped themselves, telling themselves that they cannot do something, they cannot pursue something, okay, for whatever reason, okay. Okay, well, there's a lot going on here. Yes, it's fire sign. Okay, okay, okay. All right, now since this is a general reading for the collective, I'm not going to get into too many details because everyone has their different stories, but generally speaking, I'm definitely seeing a complicated situation here. It's like a complicated relationship. What does it mean by complicated? It means that it definitely doesn't just involve two person, I would say. It could be involved a third party situation, or even a marriage, a partnership, a family, kids. Okay, possible. All right. Yeah, I feel like Virgo Collective, if this resonate with you, if everything that I have said so far kind of like is your story, I have to say it in the month of September, you are really, you clearly know that you have options, you have choices to make, right? And you have a decision to make. And I feel like, and I feel like what I'm getting here, the major thing is I feel like some of you will be cutting people off, right? Like will be cutting someone who doesn't serve you. Okay, maybe someone who puts you in a third party situation and you don't want that, okay? So I feel like in the month of September, you're going to make a decision to walk away from something or cutting someone off finally, okay? Yeah, some of you maybe just cutting someone off, or like just want to focus on traveling, maybe focus on work, focus on something else instead of the relationship. Okay, and I feel like in the month of September, some of you are realizing some kind of truth, as I shared earlier, right? And you're making a final decision. You're making an action finally, to move forward to the decision that you're making, okay? Yeah, so the Fool card is here. It means someone is taking a leap of faith towards to a new beginning, even though it means that it is taking a risk, okay? So I'm definitely getting so many stories here. I'm sorry, Virgo. There's so many stories. I just cannot share all stories and all messages that I'm getting right now because it's just so overwhelming. I feel like some of you are just taking a leap of faith towards a new beginning for your own self, okay? But I definitely also get a small group of the collective. I feel like your person or you will be ending something to move towards to another person, okay? So because as I said, I do definitely see a complicated relationship, a situation here. Definitely could be a third party situation. Some of you are just cutting people off, you're just so done with the situation. You just want to focus on yourself, you just want to focus on your work and finances, right? And there will be a lot of travels coming up, but for the rest of, for the others of you, I feel like some of you are going to end something to move towards to another connections, okay? And have a new beginning, taking a risk. Okay, so if you are moving towards to someone or someone is moving towards you, that energy is super slow, okay, super crazily slow. It's the slowest energy, Nine of Pentacles. So just bear in mind, you know, maybe it doesn't happen to you in September, but as I shared at the beginning of the reading, the energy is fluid. Sometimes the energy can linger a little longer than September. So because you get Knight of Pentacles, it's like almost someone is offering you something, or you are offering someone something, but then that energy is super slow. So I doubt that it will actually happen in September, maybe October. Okay, some of you maybe even November. Okay, because there's a painful endings here. So I feel like someone, you know, you maybe you went through something really painful with your person, and you are closing this out in September, right? Like you're closing this out in September. Definitely some of you may want to have a reconciliation. So at the end, Virgo collective, it is really up to you if you are going to go back to someone, right? But I do see like, if this resonates with you, I feel like some of you are just moving on your own, right? You're not going to go back to a past person who put you through a lot of pains and hurt, and, you know, a third party situation, because I feel like there's a lot of deceptions going on still, you know. Probably that person, by the time that they come back, you know, I still feel like there's a lot of dishonesty. They're still not telling you the truth. So, and you cannot really trust that person. So I feel like you're just acting really guarded. Some of you may even block that person, or that person block you. So yeah, definitely I'm getting like, for some of the collective, maybe the person that you're dealing with, that you are thinking about right now, you already block each other. Either you block them or they block you. And also, you know, I feel like they are giving you so much anxiety and stress, and sleepless night. And I feel like you still have a lot of pains and hurt from this ending. So I feel like by the time that that person comes back, or you want to go back to that person, you cannot really trust that person anymore. So I honestly, I don't see that a reconciliation is happening. Does it make sense? I mean, for those of you, if you are dealing with this situation and you really want a reconciliation, I feel like your person will probably come back. But does it mean that it's a good thing, or, you know, is it a good thing? I don't see that here. Okay, so again, cultivate your discernment. Okay, because there's an Eight of Cups and Eight of Swords here, so it could be about you, or it could be about your person. You know, by the time they come back, maybe they were already so hurt from an ending, from another relationship, you know, after everything that they went through, or everything that they put you through. I feel like you're emotionally withdrawn, you know, and I feel like, I just see that there's a lot of pains, a lot of healing needs to be done here. Okay, I just have to say this, okay, because probably some of you are dealing with a narcissist, and then, you know, there's so much hurtful experience in the connections. And, you know, if you end this with a narcissist, I feel like you need to focus on taking care of yourself and focus on your healing work, right? And because of Mercury retrograde, you know, that person may want to come back, but does it mean that they're not a narcissist anymore, right? So cultivate your discernment, okay? Yeah, I feel like some of the collective, you are still trapped in the past experience. You're still trapped in certain connection, right? So even though it is already finished, you know, probably you guys are not together anymore, but you still in a very stagnant period of time, stagnant stage of your life, because there's lack of closure. Maybe that person ghosted you, you know, maybe you ghosted someone, you know, there's ghosting and blocking energy here. So I feel like it is, you know, if it happens to you, trust me, you really need to focus on your healing, okay? So yeah, so some of you are just really want to seek closure, still staying really stagnant and trapped in the past. All right, so if that resonates with you, please make sure you do your healing work. If you have no idea how to start, please follow me on Instagram. I have all the informations on my Instagram, because I also offer intuitive healing consultation as well for my clients. So you can check on me on Instagram, and also for the collective, if you're watching and you feel like our energy is connected, if you feel like it is your story, please consider following me on Instagram as well, because I post weekly energy update for all 12 signs. So yeah, so please consider following me on Instagram, and if that resonate with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so before we close out the reading, I will use the timing card to draw some timing for you guys. If you have any questions in your mind which are related to timing, then this is for you. Okay, so again, it doesn't have to be related to love and relationship. You know, it could be related to job interviews or looking for a job, changing jobs, or any aspect in your life that you really want to you know, see the timing as an guidance or as an insight. Okay, before we get into the timing deck, I just have to say, like, yeah, that is definitely more for love and relationship, for sure. This reading, this spread, okay? Um, I don't have, okay? So for some of you, if you're into angel number, your angel number from this spread is 888, because I see 888 here. So if you are interested in learning about the angel message, then just go online and search the angel number meanings of 888. Okay, definitely, you know, someone is stressing you out. Someone out there is really anxious and very, you know, very stressed. Maybe just, you know, have insomnia, doesn't have a peace of mind. Yeah, definitely there's a painful endings that you had with someone, or it is coming in September. But I feel like that is meant to happen, especially if you're dealing with a narcissist, especially if you are in a third party situation. So yeah, just trust the divine. I feel like this painful ending, no matter how painful it is, I feel like it is gonna bring closure to you, and later on, after you finish this, after you have this ending, I feel like you are going to take a period of time of healing to focus on yourself. Okay, especially for some of the collective, you already ended things and you are still in a stagnant stage in your life, that you're still really hurt and you're not sure where to go, what to do, you're still trapped in the past, then definitely you need healing. Okay, yeah, but I think the beauty in this spread is like some of the collective will be definitely standing up for yourself to cut off whoever and whatever doesn't serve you in the month of September, because you guys realize the truth. You know, you guys come to a realization something is just not working, and you would make that major decision to stand up for yourself in the month of September. And also, don't forget, the Fool card is so beautiful. The Fool is taking a leap of faith, even though it is risky, even though it is a lot of uncertainty, but you will still be taking the risk to take that leap of faith towards a new beginning for yourself. Okay, so yeah, hopefully this resonate with you. If it does, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check other placement. Okay, so some timing card for Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. One more shuffle for Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Some timing card for Virgo in the month of September. Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, February. Okay, so quite some months away. I would say 5 to 6 months. So, but again, this could be a sign for you to notice if this reading is for you. February, it could be the person that you're dealing with. The anniversary is in February. Maybe something really major, very sudden, very memorable happened in February. Maybe your person's birthday is in February. Okay, maybe something really special happened in February. Okay. And then the second card is 6 months from now. Okay, it's almost like February, March time, I would say. Okay. Anything more for Virgo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Okay. Winter time. Okay. So it depends on which country you're in. Definitely adjust for yourself. It's your winter. Okay. Release any attachment to timing. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck is around July. Okay. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys. And please consider follow me on Instagram, and also if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, because in 2 weeks time I'm going to post a general love reading for you guys again. So that reading is going to be for another month of energy update check-in for your sign, and that reading is only for the love and relationship. Okay, so if this resonates with you, then please definitely subscribe so you will not miss that general love reading in 2 weeks time. Okay, so speak to you again in 2 weeks time. Thank you so much for watching.